The morning sun barely peeked over the horizon, casting long shadows across the bustling supermarket parking lot. Cars honked impatiently as shoppers hurriedly moved in and out of the store, eager to start their day. Amid the chaos, a lone figure struggled against the tide of activity. Evelyn, a 90-year-old woman, pushed a row of heavy shopping carts into place. Her hands trembled with each push, and her breaths came in short, strained gasps. The carts seemed endless, each one heavier than the last, testing her strength and resolve. Evelyn's movements were slow and deliberate, each step a testament to her determination. But today something felt different. The weight of the carts was more burdensome, and the impatient shouts of the shoppers grew louder, adding to her frustration. "Evelyn, what's taking so long? We've got a line of cars waiting. Pick up the pace," the manager shouted angrily. Evelyn paused, her face etched with exhaustion and sorrow. She glanced around, seeing sympathetic looks from other workers and a few concerned shoppers, but no one stepped in to help. "I'm doing my best. These carts are just too heavy today," Evelyn replied softly. The manager's voice cut through the morning air like a sharp knife. "Your best isn't good enough. We need these carts in order now. If you can't handle it, maybe it's time to reconsider your position here." Evelyn's shoulders slumped under the manager's harsh words. The tension in the parking lot seemed to rise, the stakes higher than ever before. Just as Evelyn was about to push the carts again, a sudden roar pierced the morning chaos. A classic motorcycle, sleek and powerful, roared into the parking lot, its engine a deep rumble that commanded attention. The rider, dressed in a black jacket and sunglasses, parked in a quiet corner, momentarily pausing to survey the scene. Evelyn took a deep breath, murmuring to herself, "Another day, another struggle." As Evelyn resumed her task, the presence of the mysterious rider added an unexpected twist to her already difficult morning. Little did she know, this encounter was about to change her life in ways she could never imagine. Evelyn was no stranger to hard work. At 90 years old, she had seen more than her fair share of challenges. Each morning, she rose early, preparing herself for another day of pushing carts and managing the endless flow of customers. "Just a few more carts, Evelyn. You can do this," she muttered to herself. Her frail hands gripped the cart handles tightly, knuckles white from the effort. The strain was evident in every line of her face, every ache in her joints. Despite the pain, Evelyn pushed forward, driven by a sense of duty and pride. "For my family, I have to keep going," Evelyn whispered. Evelyn's mind drifted to memories of better days, family gatherings, laughter, and the warmth of loved ones. Those days felt distant now, overshadowed by the daily grind and the burden of her responsibilities. "I just need to make it through today," she breathed heavily. The manager's earlier words echoed in her mind, adding to her frustration. She wanted to push harder, to prove herself, but her body refused to comply. The weight of the carts felt like an unending mountain, each one a reminder of her struggles. "Please let this day pass quickly," Evelyn whispered. As she continued her labor, Evelyn's determination never wavered. Even as her knees protested and her back ached, she remained steadfast, embodying resilience in the face of adversity. Her vulnerability was masked by her unwavering resolve, a silent strength that kept her moving forward. "I won't give up. Not today," she declared quietly. With each push, Evelyn carried not just the weight of the carts, but the hopes and dreams of a lifetime. Her struggle was a daily battle, fought with quiet dignity and unspoken courage. The parking lot was filled with the sounds of morning hustle, but the confrontation between Evelyn and the manager stood out like a storm cloud on a clear day. The manager's voice was sharp, cutting through the ambient noise with unwavering authority. "Evelyn, this is unacceptable. We can't afford delays every day. What's your excuse this time?" the manager demanded impatiently. Evelyn pleaded, "I'm sorry, but these carts are too heavy. It's not easy at my age." The manager's frustration was palpable, his face reddening with each word. He paced back and forth, the tension between them thickening the air. "Your age is no excuse. Everyone else handles this just fine. If you can't keep up, maybe it's time you step aside," he shouted angrily. Evelyn's eyes welled up with tears, but she refused to let them fall. Her pride wouldn't allow it, not now. She took a deep breath, trying to steady herself against the manager's relentless criticism. "I've been working here for years. I can't just quit. My family depends on me," Evelyn responded with determination. The manager stopped pacing, his expression softening slightly but not enough to ease the tension. "Fine, but this is your last warning. Get these carts in order, or we'll have to take further action," he warned. With that, the manager turned and walked away, leaving Evelyn alone with the mounting frustration and the heavy carts. Other workers glanced over, some shaking their heads in sympathy, others too busy to care. The manager's departure didn't bring relief, only a deeper sense of desperation. "I need to find a way to make this work," Evelyn whispered to herself. As Evelyn resumed her task, the weight of her responsibilities pressed down on her shoulders more heavily than ever. The confrontation had drained her, but it also ignited a spark of determination. She wasn't ready to give up. Not yet. "I have to keep going. For Margaret," she murmured. With renewed resolve, Evelyn pushed the carts forward, her steps slow but unwavering. The morning's drama had only strengthened her resolve, setting the stage for an unexpected turn of events that would soon unfold. Amidst the chaos of the parking lot, the sound of a motorcycle's engine resonated with a distinct, powerful roar. The vehicle, a classic model with a robust engine, drew curious glances from the busy shoppers. The rider, dressed in a sleek black jacket and dark sunglasses, exuded an air of calm amidst the frenetic energy. The actor, known for his roles on the big screen, dismounted his motorcycle with deliberate grace. His movements were smooth and controlled, a stark contrast to the hurried motions around him. He removed his helmet slowly, allowing his hair to fall naturally, and took a moment to observe the scene unfolding before him. "I'd better get going," he thought softly to himself, noting the busy morning ahead. He walked toward the entrance of the supermarket, his steps measured and purposeful. Despite his celebrity status, the actor moved with humility, blending seamlessly into the everyday environment. His keen eyes took in every detail: the hurried shoppers, the organized chaos of the parking lot, and most importantly, Evelyn's struggle with the shopping carts. As he approached, the actor noticed the tension between Evelyn and the manager. The elderly woman's frail frame battling the weight of the carts, the manager's impatience and frustration. Everything about the scene spoke of a silent battle being fought daily. "Is everything all right here?" he asked calmly. Evelyn looked up, surprised by the unfamiliar voice in the presence of a stranger in her hectic morning. "Oh, yes, just trying to get these carts in order," she replied, a hint of exhaustion in her voice. The manager glared at the actor, irritation evident in his stance. The actor's calm demeanor was unshaken, his eyes reflecting a deep sense of empathy as he observed Evelyn's struggle. "I'm not here to interfere. I just want to help," he said gently. Without waiting for a response, the actor stepped forward, his presence a reassuring force in the tense atmosphere. Shoppers paused, sensing the shift in dynamics, as the actor approached Evelyn with a genuine intent to help. This moment marked the beginning of an unexpected encounter that would soon transform Evelyn's life, intertwining their paths in ways neither could foresee. The actor's arrival was more than just a chance meeting. It was the start of a journey filled with compassion, resilience, and the power of a single act of kindness. The actor stood beside Evelyn, watching her struggle with the carts. He could see the strain etched on her face, the way her hands trembled with each push. The manager's harsh words had taken their toll, and Evelyn's weary eyes spoke volumes about the challenges she faced daily. "You're really giving it your all here," the actor remarked with concern. Evelyn sighed. "Every day is a battle. These carts just seem to get heavier." The actor's eyes softened with empathy as he took in the full extent of Evelyn's struggle. He could sense her frustration and the weight of her responsibilities, understanding that this was more than just a simple task. It was a lifeline for her and her family. "You shouldn't have to do this alone," he said softly. Evelyn looked up, meeting the actor's gaze. There was a flicker of hope in her eyes, a silent acknowledgement that someone saw her struggle and cared enough to help. The manager, noticing the interaction, stepped back, irritation still evident but tempered by the presence of a stranger. "We don't need any extra help here. She's been doing fine on her own," the manager grumbled. The actor remained calm. "I'm not here to disrupt things. I just want to help." The manager's frustration was evident, his face flushed with anger. He took a step closer, invading the actor's personal space, his voice rising in volume. She doesn't need your help. She's been doing this job longer than anyone else. If you're so concerned, maybe you should find another job, he declared defiantly. Evelyn watched the exchange, her heart pounding with anxiety. She didn't want to cause more trouble, but the manager's relentless pressure left her feeling cornered and helpless. The actor placed a hand on Evelyn's shoulder, a silent gesture of solidarity and strength. His eyes never left the manager's, conveying a sense of unwavering resolve. We're all on the same team here. Let's find a way to make this work without putting anyone under undue stress, the actor insisted calmly. The manager hesitated, his anger momentarily subsiding, as he realized the actor wasn't backing down. He looked around, seeing the sympathetic glances from other workers and a few concerned shoppers. All right, maybe a little help is okay today. Just don't expect this to become a regular thing, he muttered reluctantly. With the manager's begrudging approval, the actor began to help Evelyn, pushing the carts with ease. Evelyn's expression softened, gratitude replacing her earlier frustration as she felt the burden lighten with each push. Thank you. I didn't expect anyone to help, Evelyn said appreciatively. You're welcome. It's no trouble at all, the actor replied with a warm smile. The tension in the parking lot had been replaced by a sense of collaboration and understanding. The actor's presence had not only alleviated Evelyn's immediate struggle, but had also sparked a conversation about the importance of support and compassion in the workplace. You've done a lot for her, one of the workers remarked quietly, watching the actor assist Evelyn. The actor nodded. She deserves it. Everyone deserves a little support now and then. Evelyn felt a surge of gratitude, her earlier vulnerability replaced by a newfound sense of strength. The actor's unwavering support had given her the courage to face the challenges head-on, refusing to let the manager's harsh words define her worth. Maybe we can find a better way. A way that works for everyone, Evelyn said with determination. Absolutely. Let's think about how we can make things better here, not just for you, but for everyone involved, the actor encouraged. The escalating conflicts had only strengthened their resolve, turning a simple act of kindness into a catalyst for transformation. Together, they were ready to tackle the challenges ahead, driven by a shared commitment to making a positive difference. With the actor's help, pushing the carts became a less daunting task for Evelyn. Together, they moved through the rows of vehicles, the burden of the morning's chaos easing with each step. The actor's strength complemented Evelyn's determination, creating a seamless partnership that drew attention from onlookers. It's much easier with help. Thank you again, Evelyn said, relief evident in her voice. You're welcome. It's no trouble at all, the actor responded kindly. Despite the manager's earlier reluctance, the actor's genuine offer of assistance began to change the dynamic in the parking lot. Evelyn felt a spark of hope, a sense that perhaps she wasn't alone in her struggles. The manager, feeling his authority challenged, couldn't help but notice the positive change in the atmosphere. Maybe a little help is okay today. Just don't expect this to become a regular thing, the manager grumbled reluctantly. The actor smiled understandingly. I just wanted to make sure she's taken care of today. Maybe we can find a better solution together. Evelyn's initial hesitation had given way to a cautious optimism, her pride tempered by the reality of her situation and the kindness shown by a stranger. I appreciate your help more than you know, Evelyn expressed gratefully. You're welcome. Everyone deserves a little support now and then, the actor replied softly. As they continued to work side by side, their conversation flowed naturally, revealing layers of personal stories and shared experiences. Evelyn opened up about her life, her family, and the daily battles she faced, while the actor listened with genuine interest and empathy. It sounds like you've been through a lot. You don't have to carry it all alone, the actor said sincerely. Evelyn nodded, feeling a sense of relief wash over her. I'm just glad you're here today. It's nice to talk to someone who cares. The actor's compassionate demeanor fostered a sense of trust and connection. Their bond deepened, grounded in empathy and shared humanity. You don't have to thank me. Just know that you're not alone, the actor assured her. Evelyn felt a spark of hope ignite within her, the possibility of change no longer seeming so distant. The actor's unwavering support provided her with a sense of security and the courage to envision a better future. Maybe things can get better. Maybe I can find a way to ease the burden, Evelyn said optimistically. Absolutely. Let's explore what we can do to make your life easier and more manageable, the actor encouraged. Their conversation marked the beginning of a meaningful connection, laying the foundation for a partnership that would soon transform Evelyn's life. The actor's presence had brought a ray of light into Evelyn's otherwise challenging existence, igniting a shared determination to overcome the obstacles in their path. As the morning continued, the dynamic in the parking lot began to shift. The initial confrontation had sparked a deeper conversation about fairness and support, laying the groundwork for meaningful change. Evelyn felt empowered, her resilience bolstered by the actor's steadfast presence. As the morning wore on, the actor couldn't shake the feeling that Evelyn deserved more support than what she was currently receiving. Her stories of struggle and resilience had deeply resonated with him, sparking a determination to help her in a meaningful way. There has to be a way to make things better for Evelyn without making her feel uncomfortable or singled out, he thought decisively. He began to brainstorm, considering the resources and connections at his disposal. The actor knew that financial support could alleviate some of Evelyn's burdens, but he also wanted to address the underlying issues at her workplace. If I can't change the manager's attitude, maybe I can provide some direct assistance to Evelyn, he concluded. Inspired by Evelyn's story and moved by her resilience, the actor started formulating a plan to provide meaningful assistance. He considered various avenues: financial support, advocacy within the workplace, and leveraging his public platform to raise awareness about elderly workers' struggles. The actor reached out to contacts within the community, organizing discreet meetings to discuss Evelyn's situation and the challenges faced by elderly workers. Evelyn watched as the actor took proactive steps, arranging meetings and speaking with key individuals behind the scenes. Her cautious optimism grew as she saw the tangible efforts being made to support her. You're really going above and beyond. I can't thank you enough, Evelyn expressed appreciatively. I'm just doing what anyone would do if they saw someone in need. You deserve to have some support, the actor replied with a sincere smile. The actor's determination was unwavering. He utilized his public platform to raise awareness about the struggles of elderly workers, ensuring that Evelyn's story reached the right people. His strategic thinking and proactive approach began to yield positive results, slowly shifting the dynamics in Evelyn's favor. With a little help, we can make a real difference here, he said optimistically. Evelyn started to feel a sense of hope that she hadn't felt in years. The actor's actions were not just about alleviating her immediate struggles, but also about creating a sustainable support system that could help her and others in similar situations. Maybe things really can change. Maybe I don't have to do this alone anymore, Evelyn remarked with newfound hope. You're not alone, Evelyn. We're all in this together, the actor assured her. As the day progressed, the actor continued to refine his plan, ensuring that every step taken would provide Evelyn with the support she needed while preserving her dignity and pride. His actions were a blend of generosity and strategic thinking aimed at creating a lasting positive impact. We're going to find a way to make this work, for you and for everyone who's been struggling, the actor stated resolutely. Evelyn felt a renewed sense of purpose, her faith in humanity restored by the actor's unwavering commitment. Together, they were ready to face the challenges ahead, driven by a shared vision of compassion and resilience. The actor knew that to truly help Evelyn, he needed to act swiftly and thoughtfully. He began by arranging a private meeting with the supermarket manager, aiming to discuss ways to improve Evelyn's working conditions without causing unnecessary friction. I'd like to talk about Evelyn and how we can better support her here, the actor stated calmly. The manager looked skeptical. Evelyn's been working here for decades. What do you want me to do? The actor approached the manager with a calm and composed demeanor, presenting his concerns and suggestions in a clear, respectful manner. He emphasized the importance of valuing long-term employees and the positive impact that improved support could have on overall workplace morale. Evelyn has been a dedicated employee for years. I believe with a little support, we can help her continue to contribute effectively without the constant strain, he explained earnestly. The manager looked surprised, taken aback by the generous offer. He glanced around, noticing the positive reactions from other workers who had been observing the conversation with interest and support. "You want to do all that for her?" the manager asked, stunned. The actor nodded. "Yes, she deserves to be taken care of, especially after all these years of hard work. I'd like this done anonymously to preserve her pride and dignity." The manager, initially skeptical, took a moment to process the proposal. He realized the profound impact that such a support could have, not just on Evelyn, but on the entire workplace dynamic. "All right, I can make this work, but it has to stay between us for now," he agreed reluctantly. With the manager's agreement, the actor moved forward with implementing the plan. He arranged for the financial support to be discreetly delivered to Evelyn, ensuring that her pride remained intact. The actor also coordinated with other key individuals to establish a more supportive environment for elderly workers, fostering a culture of compassion and respect. Evelyn, unaware of the full extent of the support being arranged, began to notice subtle changes. Her workload became more manageable, and the financial strain eased as she received unexpected assistance. The positive shift in her work environment lifted her spirits, bringing a sense of relief and gratitude that she hadn't felt in years. "This is a blessing. I don't know how to thank you," Evelyn whispered. "You don't have to thank me. Just know that you're not alone," the actor replied with a warm smile. The actor's thoughtful and strategic actions had created a ripple effect of kindness and support, transforming Evelyn's daily life and inspiring those around her to embrace a more compassionate approach. His commitment to making a difference had set the stage for a profound and lasting impact, proving that even the smallest gestures can lead to meaningful change. As Evelyn continued her work with renewed strength and hope, the actor remained a steadfast presence, quietly ensuring that the support system he had established would sustain her in the days to come. Together, they had forged a bond built on empathy and mutual respect, a testament to the power of kindness in overcoming adversity. Weeks passed, and the changes the actor had implemented began to take full effect. Evelyn's days were no longer dominated by overwhelming tasks and financial stress. Instead, she found herself with more time and resources to focus on her well-being and reconnect with her loved ones. "I can't believe how much has changed. It's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders," Evelyn said gratefully. Evelyn's newfound stability allowed her to reach out to her estranged daughter, whom she hadn't seen in years. The two arranged to meet, and what was once a strained and distant relationship began to heal. "Mom, I didn't know how to reach out. I'm so sorry for everything," Evelyn's daughter tearfully apologized. Evelyn smiled softly. "I'm just glad you're here now. We can start fresh." Their reunion was filled with tears of joy and heartfelt conversations, bridging the gap that time and circumstances had created. Evelyn felt a sense of completeness she hadn't experienced in years, her heart lighter than it had been in a long time. "Thank you for coming back into my life. It means everything to me," Evelyn expressed warmly. Meanwhile, the actor continued to monitor the progress of his plan, ensuring that Evelyn's support remained steady and effective. His efforts had not only improved Evelyn's situation, but had also inspired others in the workplace to adopt a more compassionate approach. Evelyn continued to thrive, her daily life enriched by the support she received. One evening, she held a letter that had been anonymously delivered to her. The handwriting was neat and elegant, the message simple yet profound. "Take care of her. You are not alone," Evelyn read aloud, her eyes filling with tears. "I'm just glad someone cares," she whispered, feeling the depth of the kindness she had received. That evening, Evelyn experienced a moment of clarity and peace, a stark contrast to the confusion and struggle that had plagued her for so long. The support she received had not only eased her burdens, but had also rekindled a sense of purpose and connection. In the distance, the actor watched over Evelyn's home, a sense of fulfillment washing over him. He had made a difference, and seeing Evelyn's happiness was the greatest reward he could ask for. His actions had sparked a chain reaction of kindness and resilience, proving that even one person can create a miracle in someone else's life. Sometimes the smallest gestures have the biggest impacts, he thought thoughtfully. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the neighborhood, Evelyn and her daughter shared a quiet, heartfelt moment. Their bond, once strained by time and hardship, was now stronger than ever, a testament to the enduring power of love and compassion. The actor knew that his mission wasn't over. There were always more lives to touch, more acts of kindness to perform, but for now he took solace in the knowledge that he had brought light into Evelyn's life, and in doing so, had found his own sense of purpose and fulfillment. Evelyn's miracle was a beacon of hope, inspiring those around her to embrace empathy and support. And as the actor rode off into the twilight, he carried with him the profound truth that kindness, no matter how small, can change lives forever. Days turned into weeks, and Evelyn's life continued to improve. The financial support she received allowed her to pay off debts and cover essential expenses, relieving her of the constant financial strain. Her days became less about struggling and more about enjoying life's simple pleasures. "I finally have the freedom to do the things I love again," Evelyn said happily. With the burden lifted, Evelyn found herself with more time to spend with her daughter, nurturing the relationship that had once seemed beyond repair. Their bond grew stronger each day, filled with laughter, shared memories, and newfound understanding. "I'm so proud of you, Mom. You've always been so strong." Evelyn's daughter smiled warmly. "And I couldn't have done it without a little help from a friend," Evelyn replied tearfully. Meanwhile, the actor reflected on the journey he had embarked upon. His initial act of kindness had blossomed into a lasting impact on Evelyn's life and the workplace as a whole. The changes he initiated had fostered a culture of compassion and support, benefiting not just Evelyn but all the elderly workers who had long been overlooked. "It's amazing how one person's actions can create so much positive change," he thought thoughtfully. Evelyn continued to thrive, her days filled with joy and gratitude. The support she received had transformed her outlook on life, allowing her to embrace each day with renewed hope and appreciation. "Every day feels like a gift now. I'm so thankful for everything," Evelyn expressed joyfully. The actor, satisfied with the positive changes he had helped bring about, felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He knew that his actions had made a meaningful difference, not just in Evelyn's life, but in the lives of everyone around her. His commitment to kindness had set a powerful example, inspiring others to extend a helping hand in their own ways. "There's nothing more rewarding than seeing the difference you can make," he mused contentedly. As time went on, Evelyn's story became a beacon of hope and inspiration for the community. Her resilience, coupled with the support she received, demonstrated the profound impact of empathy and generosity. People began to see the importance of supporting one another, fostering a spirit of unity and compassion. The actor continued his journey, always ready to lend a hand to those in need. His actions had proven that even the smallest gestures could lead to significant transformations, reinforcing the belief that kindness truly has the power to change lives. In the quiet moments of reflection, the actor realized that his mission was far from over. There were always more lives to touch, more stories to inspire, and more acts of kindness to perform. But for now, he took comfort in the knowledge that he had made a difference, one person at a time, one day at a time, one act of kindness at a time, he whispered softly to himself. Evelyn's life, once marked by struggle and solitude, was now filled with hope and connection. Her story stood as a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the incredible changes that can occur when someone decides to make a difference. As the actor rode off into the sunset, his heart felt lighter, knowing that his actions had left a lasting mark on Evelyn's life in the community. The journey of kindness and resilience continued, a never-ending cycle of hope and support that would inspire generations to come. And so the story of Evelyn and the actor became a cherished tale of hope, compassion, and the unbreakable human spirit, reminding everyone that even in the darkest moments, kindness can light the way forward.